Hi everyone, welcome to Wisdom and online classes. So in a previous class we have discussed about adjacent angles and linear pair of the angles. So here the today class we are going with another one important concept, that is vertically opposite angles or equal. So you already idea about the vertically opposite angles.
When the two lines or
Intersect
intersect
each
each
other
other,
and they will form an angles, and those are intersecting at the one point. For example, this is the line, the L, and this is another one line, M. When these two lines are intersect each other at the point here, at the point O, you will get the opposite angle, that is vertically opposite angles. What are the vertically opposite angle? So just you see here, this is the line L and this is the line M. When those two lines are intersect at the point O, here you will get the some angles. So for this angle, and this is another one angle, and this is another one angle, and this is another one angle. For example, this is angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4. Today class, what we have to prove here? We have to prove here vertically opposite angles are equal. It means that which are the vertically opposite angles here? So vertically opposite angles means this angle is opposite to this angle, and this angle is opposite to this angle. For example here, let us see this figure here. This is a line L and this is a line M. Those two lines are intersect each other. After intersecting, they intersect at the point O, and you will get the some angles when the two lines are intersect each other. What are the angles you can see here? This is angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. You can see here, this is angle A and this is angle B and this is angle C and this is angle D. What we have to prove today? We have to prove here this vertically opposite angles are equal. What are the vertically opposite angles here? Angle A is opposite to the angle C. The angle B is opposite to the angle D. So let us prove this by using some geometrical ideas. What is the geometrical ideas? In a previous class, you have learned about the linear pair of the angles. The linear pair of the angles. So the linear pair of the angles are nothing but the same as supplementary angles also. We can call it as the linear pair of the angles as a supplementary angles because the sum is 180 degree. So those linear pair angles sum is 180 degree. For example, as we know that here these two are called as a adjacent angles. Adjacent angles is nothing but, so those angles have a common vertex and common the side. So we can call it as the sum of these two angles are called as the linear pair of the angles. Okay. So the linear pair of the angles, you can call it as it is equals to the supplementary angles also, because those two angles sum is equals to the 180 degree. Here we have to prove this vertically opposite angles are equal by using the geometrical ideas. So first one is here angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. Why I have written this? Just you see this picture, angle A and angle B is equals to the 180 degree because these two angles are called as a linear pair of the angles. The linear pair of the angles, the sum is 180 degree. These two are called as the linear pair of the angles. And you can see this is a straight angle. linear pair of the angles. And observe here, this angle B and angle C is also the linear pair of the angle. Observe here. Observe this angle B and angle C is also a linear pair of the angles. So whose the sum is 180 degree. Angle B and angle C, the sum is also 180 degree. So another one, you can see here, this angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. So now, what is the value of angle A here? The value of angle A is equals to, what you can write it as the value of angle A? This two sum is 180 degree. The 180 degree minus this angle, you will get the angle A. Okay, are you getting the point? Angle A is equals to the 180 degree minus angle B. Okay, those two angles sum is 180 degree. The 180 degree minus B, you will get the angle A here. So next one is, what is the value of angle C? So what is the value of angle C? See here, the value of angle C here, these two sum is 180 degree. 180 degree minus B, you will get the angle C. You can write it as the 180 degree minus angle B. See here, observe those two equations. The angle A is 180 degree minus B and the angle C is 180 minus B. What we can finally conclude that? We can finally conclude that angle A is equals to the angle C. Are you getting my point? So what is the angle A is equals to the angle C. So angle A is equals to the angle C here. So what we proved here, this is correct. So finally what we can tell that vertically opposite angles are equal here. What are the vertically opposite angles here? The vertically opposite angles are here. Angle A is equals to the angle C and angle D is equals to the angle P. See, you can use the same this for angle D and angle B also. You will get the vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, if I interchange as the value of A in the place C or in the C in the place A, any values of the differences, can you see any differences in the values? Nothing with the difference in the values, because we can tell that this angle A is equals to the angle C. Okay, this angle value of angle A is equals to the angle C. So nothing there will be the change. In the place of A, you can see the value of C, and in the place of C you can write the A. In the place of D you can write the angle B, or in the place of this B you can write the D also. Nothing the changes you can see here. The finally what we can conclude that vertically opposite angles are equal. So angle A is equals to the angle C and angle B is equals to the angle D. So this is your first theorem, vertically opposite angles are equal. So in the next class you can see the another one important concept in lines and angles. Thank you. Let us see this example. Here you have to identify the adjacent angles, the linear pair of the angles and opposite angles from this picture. Right? From this diagram you have to identify all the three kinds of the angles. The first one is pair of adjacent angles. So what are the adjacent angles in this figure? So just you see this picture, you already the idea about the adjacent angles. The adjacent angle which have the one common vertex and also one common side. Here which of the adjacent angle? Angle AOE, angle C or linear pair of the angles. Vertically opposite angles. So this angle is opposite to this angle and this angle is opposite to this angle. So vertically opposite angles. Which are opposite angles are here? Angle COE and angle COE and angle BOE. These are vertically opposite angles, right? So you are all now you get the idea about the adjacent angle, the linear pair of the angles and the vertically opposite angles. Thank you.